Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lady Pilgrim, where I like to share about practical godliness and my walk with the Lord. Now, this video will be a little different. It will not be my typical content of encouragement, but it can also be taken as encouragement, and so I hope and pray it will be. And to those that may not be religious or that might not believe in God, I ask that you just stay for a little longer and watch and see where I'm going with this. So, we all know about the coronavirus that is going on and is creating chaos and panic and anxiety, loss of jobs, loss of socializing, and people are terrified and don't know what to do, and it's an intense time to be alive. And most people are realizing the fact that things seem to be getting more and more intense as the years go by, and especially in the last few years, 2 or 3 years, things have escalated so quickly, where there have been so many natural disasters, so many wars, so much dying, and just so much pain and misery and sorrow, and it just makes people wonder, what is going on? Why are all these things happening? And whether you believe in God or the Bible or not, if you're religious or not, something is going on. Something, deep down, that things can't keep going the way that they're going, at the rate that they're going, without things coming to a serious, serious downfall. Like, things cannot keep going the way they're going without extreme consequences. And so I am here to share what I know and what has helped me to have peace amidst all this craziness. And I hope that it can help you to have better understanding of why these things are going on and better clarity. So here goes. In Matthew 24 is a chapter that some of you might have heard referenced lately, especially. But if you have not, this is why it is being referenced and shared. It says in verse 6, "For ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." Now you see, just these few verses, you can tell that these things are not just random and happening by chance. These things are supposed to happen because the earth can only take so much sin, and God can only take so much sin. The more time goes on, the more wickedness goes on, the more suffering goes on, the more pain goes on, the more dying goes on. And so these things must come to pass. All these rumors of wars that we've been hearing for years, and all these actual wars that are happening where people are dying and living in miserable conditions for things that they don't have control over, and all these forest fires, all these pestilences and plagues with the locusts that are swarming some countries and quite literally are disturbing everyday life, and this disease, which is a pestilence. This coronavirus is a pestilence. It is disturbing our everyday life. It is creating chaos. People are dying quickly, getting sick really fast. It is not good. But these things must come to pass. And you might think, well, why? I know a lot of people might have that question as to why is that happening. And so I wanted to make this short to appeal to you to go read for yourself, to go investigate for yourself. What do you have to lose if by just investigating? So I suggest you go in Matthew 24 in the Bible and seriously consider and ponder about what you read, because there's a lot more than what I read, and it might help bring understanding as to why these things are going on. And there's also a book called Great Controversy, and this book, it takes history and combines it with the Bible and fast forwards it to today to show how America and current events are fitting into Bible prophecies like a puzzle. And also, chapter 29 also answers the question, why would a God of love allow sin and suffering? So it is a book that is one of the best history books. It is packed, and it was written over 100 years ago, and has predicted things that will be happening. And so I highly, highly suggest and recommend these books. I have this kind of copy here where it says, or where it's like a bigger with images and stuff for more visual people. And then there's also this just regular plain black and white, but I'm not selling these, but I just wanted to show what you might find if you're looking for this book. And there's also online, you can find this book online. I'll try to find a link of this book that you can download and read online if you have a Kindle or a phone or anything, that you can download a digital copy of this book, because I'm pretty sure it's free. But there's so many people out there that don't know what to do with all this panic and fear and don't know where to look. And so I just pray that you may take this opportunity to investigate and to search and to ask God, if you've never done so, to show you why these things are happening, to show you why He's letting it happen, because He doesn't want these things to be a mystery to those that actually want to know. He's given us His word. It's there freely for us to investigate and to read. So I highly recommend those two, the Bible and Great Controversy. And use this time, use this fear, this uncertainty for good, and to not just think that things will go back to normal, because I can assure you, after this, things will probably never be back to normal. And so you might think, oh, you're exaggerating. Well, I can only say of what the Lord has shown us in prophecy, and I can assure you that it is high time to search your heart, get on your knees and pray, and just don't give up in overcoming sin and in trying to understand more of who God is, and that He wants you to make it to eternity with Him. He wants to spend that eternity with you. He wants you there. He wants you to be an overcomer, but you have to choose. He won't force you. That is not how God is. But ultimately, there's only two options, and it's up to you to choose. So that is my appeal to you, and I really hope that you will check out Matthew 24 and the Great Controversy, and I hope that you will be blessed. And I thank you for watching. God bless.